What is up, fellow pyro fanatics? It's Pimp Daddy 28 here, and today I'm going to show you guys a demo preview and weigh-in of the 8 different types of canister shells that I'm going to be using in my canister shell demo. As you see in front of me here, I have the Exterminator Shells that are labeled with the Phantom brand that I got from BJ Allen. These are pretty good shells. I'd say these are pretty much as good as the regular Megabanger Exterminators. They're just labeled with the Phantom logo. Also, I got the Guardian canister shells by Dominator. I got the Grim Reaper shells by Dominator. I just did a demo of that, I think, last week. It was a pretty good shell. Also got Echo in the Ear by Winda. Got the 2015 Excalibur shells by World Class. I got a 60-gram can. It's a pretty long one by Dominator. I might have to do it on the side just to fit it. Alright. I got Electric Rain by AFW. Everyone remembers these. I still had a case of these left, so I'm going to include these in the demo, even though they're from last year. I also got Sniper by Cutting Edge Fireworks. Supposedly Excalibur wraps, but they could actually be better than Excal, so we'll see. And as I zoom out over here, here are the shells that I'm going to be using in the demo. Now, believe it or not, I'm actually might be able to do this demo sooner rather than later. I could do it tonight, actually, if I don't have any issues with, the cops or anything like that popping up. Should go off without a hitch, and I should be able to do the demo with no issues. Now, here's the scale. Let me kind of pull back a little bit just so you guys could see the height of the shells. They're in the same order as you saw with the boxes. There's the Exterminator, Guardian Canister, Grim Reaper, Echo in the Ear, Excalibur, 60-gram can, Electric Rain, and the Cutting Edge Sniper. Alright, now that you've seen the physical look of these shells, I'm going to weigh them right now, each one. By the way, I'm going to be using a red Dalia with white glitter or white strobe effect, something similar to that scenario. I'll be displaying as soon as I weigh these. Here's a Exterminator with red Dalia and white glitter. And the weigh-in on that one is 134. Obviously, it'd be better to open these up and measure the comp, but, it's not really my gig. Plus, Crazies does a lot of that on his channel, so sooner or later, he's probably going to come across these shells and probably just do it himself. So I just pretty much do the entire shell on its own. Alright, these are the lightest one, I believe. It just feels light. The Guardian canisters, I don't know if these are going to be even that much. 67. These are probably 40-gram canister shells, maybe even less by the way they're structured. I don't know. I'd have to see what it'll look like. I don't think it's a ball shell. It feels very light, but it doesn't feel like there's a ball shell in it, just because there's a cardboard top and a cardboard bottom, or clay plug and a clay bottom, sorry. Oh, let me put these back here. And the effect of this is not labeled for some reason. Alright, we got the Grim Reaper canister shell, and the effect on this, as soon as I can get, here we go, red wave, blue star with white strobe. Whoops. So it's as close as I can get, since there are only 12 shells in the pack. And this one weighs in at 134. Alright, Echo in the Ear. Now these don't have a label, but one thing I noticed in the 2 boxes that I got is at the bottom they number them. And I looked online on YouTube to see if anyone displays them by the number, and Red Apple does. And I think the effect that it looked like was like red wave with a white strobe, something similar, or red stars with white strobe. Something like similar to that. It ain't exactly the same, but it'll have to do, since they only give you 6 shells, and this is probably the closest one to what I'm using. And this one came in at 145. Yeah, these shells are pretty heavy. And they're the tallest ones, actually. Alright, next up, we got Excalibur. And obviously, this is the 2015 version. I don't know if it's mislabeled or not. but it is red palm with white glitter. So we'll see if it'll end up being similar or not. And this one came in at 143. So these shells are pretty good. And the next one is red Dalia with white strobe for the 60-gram can. And that one came in at 142. Yeah, these shells also are pretty heavy. They're kind of compact, but they're kind of heavy. And obviously the electric rain. Couldn't really find... I got green and white with glittering. I couldn't find a red with glittering, so this will just have to do. It is an electric rain after all, so, you know, I really don't care too much about these. And this came in at 95. I believe this is the only one that uses cardboard plugs. This doesn't use clay plugs like the other shells do. Probably why it kind of weighs a little bit less than usual. And we got Cutting Edge Sniper, and I think I have it upside down. Yes, I do. You got red Dalia with white glitter. Hopefully this isn't mislabeled, as like the Excals are. And this one came in at 127. Alright, so that's the weigh-in for all 8 shells in this canister shell demo. And hopefully I'll be able to do it as early as tonight. If not tonight, it'll definitely be next week, for sure. If I don't finish, you know, letting off the shells tonight, I'll probably just finish them off next week. You know, if we get into trouble or anything like that. But hopefully it'll go off without a hitch. So there you have it. That's the weigh-in and the preview for the 8 different types of canister shells for the canister shell comparison for 2015 by Pimp Daddy 28. I'll see you guys at the launch site. Later.